Hey guys, it's Nicole Atherton. I'm back today with the last week of 2017, and I have done a little bit more work to set this one up than I usually do. You can see, I don't know if you can see, I have that sticky note there that I just moved. That had a little sketch of the spread that I was going through, and I had my December daily album next to me as I was choosing the photos. I didn't take a ton of pictures this week because I was like, December's a long month, and I was December dailying and all that stuff. So when I was trying to decide how I was going to handle this last spread, I was looking at the photos that I had for the week, what untold stories that I had, and could I turn that into a two-page spread, or was I going to turn the two-page spread into a kind of a year in review thing? So I ended up using the photos that I had left over, and I think I used two of the same photos, but I told different parts of those stories. So, and then, I will do a comparison side by side of my December daily and Project Life for you guys. If you're new here, that's awesome. I am so glad you're here. If you're not new here, welcome back. And if you have any suggestions, I am totally open to constructive criticism. And what do you want to see? What should be different? Lay it on me. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm decorating the back of that see-through card. I just had to find a December daily words and phrases sticker that was roughly the same size. These die cut pieces are from the they're from Making Spirits Bright. That is the Studio Calico thing. And these are the cards. These are the Jasmine Jones December daily cards. So I'm using the December daily stuff for the last time. And the flare that's there, I had saved, gosh, I don't even know how old it is, but I put it into my Project Life last year when I was setting it up, and I'll show you guys what I mean, and I'll talk about that in another video, but you'll see. Okay, so playing around with the stuff that I have, there's a lot of things that say the 25th, so I'm going to use some of it. I'm going to use that on the other side to bring some more of the red onto the right-hand side. Here's another red label. This is a die cut piece from the Making Spirits Bright Studio Calico collection. And I'm just adding a touch of journaling about the Broncos Nutcracker that I got Tracy. Going through some of these chipboard pieces, deciding not to use them. Again, too much stuff, guys. Too much stuff paralyzes me. Maggie comes back for a visit. This time she's a little more like in my face. I'm like, what? Okay, move. Taking one of those Jasmine Jones December daily stickers and adding it to the bottom of the tag. And then just talking about how the girls really loved all of their toys and treats. And that is the photo on the bottom. I decided to put it on foam adhesive. I like foam adhesive. I use it a lot. Just thinking about if I wanted to add something on the back, but that paper is pretty busy anyway, so I'm going to leave it as it is. And, I'm looking at my December daily stuff. This is the last time I'm going to use it, and it is a huge shame that I didn't ever bust into any of the stamps that I bought, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, I'm going to put them right in front of my face so that if I think of something to do with them, I will do it. But I try to be a good stamper, guys. I really do. But if I'm going to stamp on a photo, I'm going to get the digital brush and put it on there that way because it's just cleaner and I can change the size and all that stuff. So, yeah, stamping, I need to work on. Goals. Creative goals. The one that I picked right now to go in that bottom, this says holiday vibes. Just talking about Christmas and how grateful I am to have, family come over, not just Tracy's family, but some members of my family. So that was really awesome, and I was grateful for that. The well-loved perforated word phrase sheet from the December Daily Kit will be used one more time. I'm going to put this one on the title card. It says Merry Everything, which I like because not only does this week cover Christmas, it also covers New Year's. And then Ho Ho Ho, I'm going to put that at the bottom of that tag that I talk about Santa. Okay. Just going over the stuff one more time, seeing, I'm going to add this little celebrate sticker to my champagne picture and move on. Okay. Now so the top 2 4x6 photos I haven't used before, the bottom 2 I have. And I will talk about something different on the bottom 2. So I rethought the size of that photo of my brother-in-law over there in the middle, and I'm going to get it smaller, and then I'll put it on top of that card. And you'll see me laying out some of the die cuts, again, from the Making Spirits Bright. Here's my 25 flare, and I think I like it on top of Joy to the World. So I'm going to put that there. And then I've been wanting and waiting to use Happy Christmas, which is the December Daily chipboard. That chipboard that I just put down was from the Northern Lights. I think it was the scrapbook kit. That's the only element I used there because we stayed in on New Year's. And then the Happy Christmas is going to go here. I don't know. I played with both sides. Now that I look at it from like the video, I think I like it on the bottom better. Oh well. Using the die cuts to add just the tiniest amount of journaling about the photos. I love those little emojis, but I decided not to use them. But I am going to use another stamp. Yay, me! This one says, "Oh, what fun." I think I'm going to hold on to this stamp set because I do love it. I just didn't use it because it wasn't in front of my face, you guys. Anyway, okay, so maybe next year. All right, so I had to go and check when that photo was taken. It was the 29th. So I went to do that. This isn't me playing PlayStation virtual reality. It's the kid who comes over and cleans the fish tank, but he also stays at the house when we're gone for long periods of time and feeds animals and stuff. So when he came over to clean the fish tank that day, I was like, hey, you have to check this out. So he put it on, and oh my God, he picked it up so fast. These dang kids. It took me so long to get used to it, but I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Training. Okay. So here's a resized photo of my brother-in-law with his new Nintendo Classic. And I just talk about here how it was super hard to find and Tracy had to resort to eBay. Again, another story that I did not tell in December Daily. As I'm laying these things out, I'm making a conscious decision to bring red into it. And so that's why I chose that card, A Time for Love, because I remember on the other side, there is a lot of red going on. Stamping the last day of 2017 on here and talking about what duds we were because we are all morning people. And I think I had gotten up at like 7 in the morning because I had been working so much and I've been on like an early schedule. So, and I was like, I don't need a nap. I can power through. Wrong. So I totally fell asleep super early. Woke up 15 minutes before midnight. Loser. No, it's not a loser. It's just, that's just how it went this year. Next year, I'll take a nap. And maybe a 5-hour energy. I don't know. Okay, I'm bringing some gold onto this side because there was that gold star on the other side. And I think, yeah, that was it. So I wanted something in gold over here, so that star worked just fine. And another story about Tracy and her best friend, and how it's awesome that she came. So, okay, I think I'm done with that. And so I'm bringing these over now. You can see easier now that there's gold on both sides. There's red on both sides. I'm thinking if I want to add anything else, but I think I ultimately decide against it because the pictures are kind of busy as it is. Not a lot of space to rest your eye, so that's why I use the center portions, to the center strips to do that. Okay, so now that that layout's done, I'm moving on to the final page, and I'm using Colorcast Designs Year in Review kit, and if it's still available, I'll link it. The bottom card that I am filling in right now has little boxes and all the months of the year on there. I cannot even tell you how old this is. I think it's Studio Calico, and it's one of those things that I keep moving in my project life, thinking that I'm going to use it, and finally I did. So I think it's from like 2014 or something. Anyway, so I just went through all my photos. That was the hardest part of this page, actually, going through an entire year of photos and picking out just a handful of them, and then also one thing a month. So that was really hard. So I picked the photos that I chose, so I'll go through why I chose them. The top two cats passed away this year, Iris on the left and Athalia on the right, and so I wanted to remember them, and the wood piece there says always remember. The picture of the falls is from Yosemite. Then the next one is Tracy and when we were camping, and I love that picture of her because that's totally something that she does all the time, and it's very characteristic of her. And then I created the 3x4 card. I had some orange scrap paper. I thought it would go well with the blue year in review. And then the 2017 numbers are the numbers from the December daily kit. And then the last photo in that strip in the center is Tracy and I in front of the Trevi Fountain when we went on our vacation in Europe. Then the bottom left picture is my favorite photo of the year. It was a photo from when we went to Fenway to see Poppy's number retired in June. And we took a tour of the stadium and we saw the red seat where Ted Williams hit the longest home run. And so that's the red seat out in right field. So that's my favorite photo. And I went through my stash and I found some epoxy dots and stuff that say fun and favorite and good stuff, and then some stars that also color coordinated just to add a little pop, especially to that bottom card that's just black and white. And I'm using kind of clusters here and there, and on the bottom one I'm going to use 5. I try to keep the numbers of embellishments that I use usually 3, sometimes 5, but I'm going to use 5 on the bottom. And then the card on the upper right is a marketing card from Ellie Edwards. That was from the review story kit back, I think, from the end of 2016. So, okay, so now the still photos as usual. And if you stay tuned, then you'll see still photos from the very last page as well. So my next plan for my next video is going to have side-by-side comparisons of my project life for December 2017 and then my December daily, because it's the same month, and I see on a lot of Facebook groups people asking, well, how do you do it? Or not me specifically, but how does one scrapbook or document both events in different albums but in a similar way? So anyway, I'm going to do that next, and I'll post that for you guys, and then I'll move on to 2018. So thank you so much for hanging out, and spending your very precious time here with me. I'm very grateful and humbled that you chose to come back, or if you're new, welcome, and I hope you will come back. So until next time, happy crafting. Bye.